welcome back to Light Academy's second yoga session for term 2. I thought I'd actually get back to basics this week and we can do a little bit of breathing. So I want you to please be seated in your chair. Shoulders are back and down. This is important because we tend to hold a lot of our baggage, our thoughts, our concerns, our emotions on our shoulders, and then our worlds tend to feel fairly heavy. It really messes with our postures, so we want to shrug off all of our concerns. We always want to face the world with a nice open heart chakra, and you're going to sit back comfortably in your chair, okay? And to do breathing, mindful breathing is vitally important. Most of us breathe fairly shallowly within our lungs. So I would like to encourage all of us to use our lung capacity more effectively. So mindful breathing relates to deep, long inhalations and full and complete exhalations. I spoke about it last week, but only briefly touched on it. So longer and slower than your normal breath, please. So as you sit comfortably in your chair, tuck your chin slightly into your chest. This straightens out your spine even further. Send the top of your head up to the ceiling. Again, shoulders are back and down. And we breathe. Long, slow, deep breaths in and full and complete exhalations out, expelling all of your air out of your lungs completely, releasing old stale energies and air that no longer serve. You can do this on your own, okay? I'm not going to waste time now teaching how to breathe mindfully. So that's the essence of mindful breathing. Okay, then from here, we're going to release into these tense shoulders. This is a predominant tense area for all of us. As I mentioned, we all tend to hold our baggage right here, and we want to work on this posture. So we're going to work on big shoulder rotations, okay? We are squeezing the shoulders up to the ears and back and down, squeezing shoulders up to the ears, back and down, and reverse direction. Loosening up these muscles, getting them away. They don't belong. We want to loosen up our neck, so chin to chest, we did this last week, and chin to ceiling. Chin to chest and chin to ceiling. Be mindful. Please be mindful, because you can tend to hurt your muscles in the front and the back of your throat. We need to loosen up our shoulders. Again, I'm going to be honest to you about shoulders are back and down. And we can do a sideways stretch as well. Relax your shoulders completely. Feel your shoulders relax down to the floor, and drop your right ear to your right shoulder, and drop left ear to left shoulder, maintaining your good posture all the while. Then we're going to move on to a standing position. So Yoga 101, mountain pose. Feet are hip distance apart. If you take your hands and place them on your hips, you will see where your feet need to be. Now, we never just stand. We are comfortable in our stance. So we tighten up the thighs. If you do this correctly, you will feel your kneecaps are rising. Pull your tummies in. So this again straightens out the spine beautifully at the back. Shoulders are actively and consciously back and down. Tuck your chin into your chest and send the top of your head up to the ceiling. And we breathe. If I come and feel your thighs, they feel tight. Feel your kneecaps are activated. Now, from here, have a look at your toes. It's not very well looked after generally by most of us. So we're going to take our feet into our minds. Keep the balls of your feet on the mat and just pick up your toes. You'll feel it stretches the top of your feet into your shins. Hold those thighs in place. Feel the kneecaps are rising. Pull the tummies in. Now we're going to rock onto the toes and pick up the heels, just a tiny little bit. Feel, now you start tightening up your calves, and we rock from heel to toes, from heel to toes. It works on your balance, which works on your core quite comfortably. Off you go on your own, stretching the underside of the foot. It's a lovely stretch actually. Continue on your own for a short while. I'm just giving you the rudimentary basics. Come back to the center, release everything, and then we take the top of one foot and lay it down, stretch down, stretching the top of the foot into the shin. It's a lovely stretch. Do the other foot. Feel the kicks and the pops. It's a lovely stretch. Nice deep mindful breathing the whole way. And relax. Quickly moving into chair position just the same as last time. Bending into the feet. Feet are hip distance apart. Pulling the tummies in. Push the bottom out and arms up. If you want to intensify this pose, you'll have your arms up. I'll show you sideways. Feet are hip distance apart. Pull the tummies in. Make sure the knees are not folding inwards. Arms are up. And you can intensify by arms straight up to the ceiling. Now push your fingertips away from your shoulders. This generates a lot of internal heat. An awful amount of internal heat. It's wonderful. You can stretch a little bit further down, bend into the knees. You'll feel your thighs are screaming at you eventually. Good idea to warm up before your studies. Nice deep mindful breathing the whole time. And slowly stand up, relax, do your shoulder rotations. And again, reverse direction. Last one for today. Go back to Yoga 101, mountain closed pose, please. Feet are hip distance apart, tighten up the thighs. You'll feel the kneecaps arising. Press your feet into the floor. Pull your tummies in. Tuck your chin in, send the top of your head up to the ceiling, arms out. Now tighten up the muscles. Watch my shoulders, relax them away from the ears. And you press the fingertips away from each other. As you do that, you tighten up all the muscles around your arms. And pull. Now pull your palms backwards and up. And backwards, palms down and palms facing up. This is a lovely shoulder stretch. Shoulder health is very important. And again, continue on your own. Lovely. Gets you ready for your all-important studies. Last time. And relax. Loosen everything up, loosen everything up. You can take a seat, please. I think this will conclude the very short yoga video for this week. Relax into your chair. Shoulders are back and down. Slightly tuck your chin into your chest. Relax your hands, one in the other. Take a nice deep mindful breath in. As we close those eyes, breathe out. And find something that you're grateful for in your life. Think about it for a few seconds. Gratitude is always the best emotion to nurture. If we're feeling down and feeling low, something to be grateful for in your life is a very good idea. Thank you everyone for your time with me today. I wish you a blessed day further.